Thank you for joining. Good morning to all of you. Once again, good morning. So, today's word is cooperative. Cooperative. You know the word cooperative? Cooperative. Cooperative. It means one who is very interactive, very sharing. So, we can say that this boy, this girl, this person is very cooperative. Yes, Priyanka, Gayatri, good morning, Vijayalakshmi. So quickly join because today is the last day. Yes, Payal, good morning, Rajeshwari. All of you, good morning, Tanisha. Very good. You have joined. Tomorrow you are having your exam. So today is the last day of our English class. Yes, good morning, Sunita. So this is the 20th practice test that we are going to start today. So today's word is cooperative. Cooperative means one who is very helping, one who is very helping, who is very sharing, and who just is very interactive. And its opposite is individual. Cooperative, its opposite is individual. We can say our teacher is very cooperative. Our teacher is very cooperative, we can say, or we thank you for your cooperative effort. Very good. So I hope you all are ready to answer all the questions that I am going to ask. Okay, Priya Ranjan, Lipsa, Litu, good morning to all of you. So I hope you all are eager to answer these 50. These are the last 50 questions that you are going to answer today. After this, we will have no classes. Then your exam tomorrow. So let me tell you, best of luck from the beginning so that I will not forget at the end of the class. So best of luck. Don't be afraid. Have confidence in you and go and sit and just read the question carefully, then answer. Okay, and take water, drink sufficient water, and sleep properly. Sleep and eat properly so that you will not feel uneasy in the exam hall. Okay, so let us start. So question number 1 is, Lencho, the hero of A Letter to God. Lencho, the hero of A Letter to God, was a dash. Sivani, good morning. Answer this question. I'm going to start. Priyanka, listen the options. Listen the options. Options are teacher, peasant, then businessman, then doctor. There is no farmer in option. So listen carefully. Vijayalakshmi, Priyaranjan. So options are teacher, peasant, or businessman, or doctor. Teacher, peasant, businessman, or doctor. Smruti, there is no option of okay, Deepa, good morning. No option of farmer. So it is not pleasant. Pleasant means happy. Yes, peasant. Peasant. It means farmer. There is no option farmer. So peasant is the correct answer. Okay, peasant, peasant. Okay. Next question is, Lencho requested God. Lencho requested God for monetary help of 100 pesos in order to dash. Lencho requested God a rupees of 100 pesos in order to dash, in order to sow his field again, or rebuild his house, or leave, or sow his field again and leave. Listen carefully. 4 options are there. Number 1, sow his field again. This is option 1. Option 2, rebuild his house. Number 3, leave. And number 4 is sow his field again and leave. Sow his field again and leave. So which one is the correct answer? Hydra. Okay. So Kanhu, D. So D is the correct answer. D is the correct answer, to sow his field again and leave. Just go to the book and you will find D. Yes, 4 is the correct answer, or D is the correct answer. Then next one is, the postmaster was able to send the farmer dash pesos. The postmaster was able to send the farmer, means to Lencho, dash pesos. Very good. 100, 50, 70, a little more than 100. 100, 50, 70, or a little more than 100. It is 70 pesos the postmaster was able to send. Next is, after the hailstorm, Lencho's field of ripe corn became white as if covered with dash, flakes of snow, ice, salt, or a cotton of hailstones. Yes, after the hailstorm, Lencho's field of ripe cornfield was just as white as salt. Fine. The postmaster was dash by nature. The postmaster was dash by nature. Hostile, impolite, friendly and pleasant, or austere. Okay, so hostile, impolite, or third option is friendly and pleasant. Yes, C is the correct answer. Friendly and pleasant, it means amiable. So friendly and pleasant is the correct one. Next, let us move to at the high school. So here the questions are, what did Gandhi very jealously guarded? What was Gandhi's very jealously guarded? Or what was Gandhi very careful about? Yes, Littu, very good. So his certificates, his career, or his character, his father's honor. Sivani and Gayatri, Namita, very good. Sunita. So answer is character. So Gandhiji jealously guarded his character. Now, what feeling did Gandhi have about gymnastics and cricket? What feelings Gandhi have about gymnastics and cricket? Great interest, dislike, or high regard or admiration? Great interest or dislike or high regard or admiration? So which one is correct? Great interest or dislike? Yes, Namita, very good. And next is high regard or admiration. So it is dislike. Gandhi has a dislike for cricket and gymnastics. Very good. Fine. Next is, I disliked both. I disliked both. What does both refers to? Here, what does both refers to? Gymnastics and cricket, Sanskrit and Persian, drawing and English, good handwriting and drawing. Yes, Kanhu, very good. So number one option, gymnastics and cricket, and number two, Sanskrit and Persian, number three, drawing and English, number four, good handwriting and drawing. It is gymnastics and cricket. Very good, very good. So you all have prepared well. So I hope it will also work. Yes, Manjulata, Vijayalakshmi, Gayatri, Tanisha, you all have prepared. I hope it will work in your exam. So Payal, Debasis, fine. So next question is ninth question. How, according to Gandhi, should bad handwriting be regarded? How, according to Gandhi, should bad handwriting be regarded? Bad handwriting should be regarded as a sign of bad lawyer, as a sign of bad writer, as a sign of imperfect education, or as a sign of one's devotion to studies. Bad handwriting. Yes, as a sign of, yes, C is the correct answer, as a sign of imperfect education. Yes, very good, Bhavani, and the basis Vijayalakshmi, Dippa, fine. 10th question, why did not Gandhi succeed in repairing the neglect of his youth? Why did not Gandhi succeed in repairing his neglect in youth? Because of his insincerity, because of his lack of his determination, because of his too much attention to social service, or because of his doing it very late? So, what was the reason he could not repair his neglect during the youth? So, what was the reason? Who can say? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, D. You all have written D, so D is the correct answer because of his doing it very late. Okay, next let us move to mm, the poem. All things bright and beautiful. The two seasons described in the poem, All Things Bright and Beautiful, are dash the summer and winter, the summer and autumn, the winter and spring, the winter and autumn, the summer and winter, the summer and autumn, the winter and spring, the winter and autumn. Yes, the winter and summer, the summer and winter. These are the two seasons. The winter and spring. See, no. B is the correct answer. Summer and winter. These two. A is the correct answer. Okay. Next is the rays of setting sun makes the mountains look or appear dash. Yes, winter and summer, summer and winter. Sunita, Vijayalakshmi, Tanisha, Namita, Rajeshwari, all are writing correctly. Payal, Dipa. Next, the rays of setting sun makes the mountains top look or appear dash. Blue is red, red is blue, crimson red, deep blue. Yes, purple headed. What is the meaning of purple? Bluish red or reddish blue or crimson red or deep blue. So A is the correct answer. That is bluish, bluish, B-L-U-I-S-H. Bluish, B-L-U-I-S-H, bluish red. Okay. Next, the poet says that in the meadows we dash. So according to the poet C.F. Alexander, in the meadow we dash. In the meadow we dash. We gaze our domestic animals, we take rest, we play, we sing songs. Yes, Gayatri, Priyanka, all are writing correctly. So we play. Sivani, fine. Next, rushes are used for dash. Rushes are used for dash. For making mats and baskets, or cleaning the floor, lightening the house, feeding the dogs. Rushes are used for making mats and baskets, cleaning the floor, or lightening the house, or feeding the dogs. Making mats and baskets. Okay, fine. Next, the tall trees in the green wood. The tall trees in the green wood. The underlined word means wood. Wood means matter of which a tree is made, or square swan timber, or firewood, or tree covered land. What is the meaning of the word wood? Yes, Tanisha, very good. Payal, Lipsa, Vijayalakshmi. Next question, the 15th question. The tall trees in the green wood. Here, wood means the matter of which a tree is made, a square sized timber, or a firewood, or tree covered land. Yes, very good. It is D, means tree covered land. All of you should write, don't sit idle. I know you are feeling sleepy, but still don't feel bored or don't sleep. Just write it because your exam is knocking at your door. Knocking at your door. 16. Who does Wordsworth describe in the poem The Solitary Reaper? Who does the poet William Wordsworth describe in the poem The Solitary Reaper? An urban girl, a solitary traveler, a solitary singer. Who does Wordsworth describe in the poem The Solitary Reaper? An urban girl, a solitary traveler, a solitary singer. Yes, a solitary girl. Very good. So why does Wordsworth draw a comparison between the girl's song and the songs of the nightingale and cuckoo? This is 17. To show the most charming quality of the girl's song, to show the interior quality of the girl's song, or to show the superior quality of the bird's song, or to show his love of comparison. Why did William Wordsworth compares the song of the solitary girl with nightingale and cuckoo. What was the reason? Number one, to show the charming quality of the girl's song, or to show the inferior quality. Inferior means bad, bad quality of the girl's song, or to show the superior quality of the bird's song, or to show his love of comparison. It is A, to show the charming quality of the girl's song. Then next question is, what are the two synonyms of the young girl used in the poem The Solitary Reaper? Lass and maiden, lass and haunt, maiden and solitary, lass and plaintive. What are the two synonyms of the word young girl used in the poem Solitary Reaper? Number one, lass and maiden. Lass and maiden, and lass and haunt, and maiden and solitary. Last one is lass and plenty. Yes, lass and maiden. Maiden, M-A-I-D-E-N. Maiden spelling M-A-I-D-E-N. The next two questions from poem. Wordsworth says, alone she courts and dash the grain. Wordsworth says, alone she courts and dash the grain, throws the grain, carries the grain, binds the grain, or gathers the grain. Alone she throws the grain, alone she courts and dash, courts and throws a grain, courts and carries, courts and binds. Yes, very good. The poet guesses that the girl's song may also be about dash today. The poet guesses that the girl's song may also be about dash of today, an unfamiliar matter of today, a serious matter of today, or a familiar matter of today, or an unhappy matter. So, which one is correct? So, according to the poet, that the song may also be an unfamiliar matter, or a serious matter, a familiar matter, or an unhappy. Yes, un, not unfamiliar but familiar matter of today. Yes, Rajeshwari, Tanisha, Sunita, very good. So it is familiar matter of today. So here your poem 10 questions over, means 20 questions we have completed. Next comes 21. So when Timothy was brought home, he was brought up entirely on dash at first, on raw fish, on milk, on mutton, on raw mutton. When Timothy was brought home, he was brought up entirely on dash at home. At first, raw fish, milk, mutton, raw mutton. Raw fish, milk, mutton, or raw mutton. So, in the beginning, his food was milk. Okay, milk. Then raw mutton and cod liver oil, and finally the tempting diet, pigeons and rabbits. Now at night, Timothy slept dash. At night. At night, Timothy slept in the drawing room, in the cook's quarter, in the bedroom, in the gardener's quarter. So at night, Timothy slept in the drawing room, in the cook's quarter, in the bedroom. So Mahmud's quarter means in the cook's quarter. Very good, cook's quarter. Next is, the author's grandfather could not meet the superintendent of the zoo. Yes, fine. Smruti Snigdha, very good. So, the author's grandfather could not meet the superintendent of the zoo during his second visit. As during his second visit, as the superintendent was on leave that day, was busy at his official work, or was home early, went home early, or did not want to meet the grandfather. So what was the reason because of which grandfather could not meet the superintendent? So C is the correct answer. C, went home, left. Yes, Smruti, very good. The next comes the Jew at dash. The Jew at dash was 200 miles away from the author's house. The Jew, Kolkata Jew, Delhi Jew, or Lucknow Jew, or Kanpur. So where was the Jew? Kolkata, Delhi, Lucknow, Kanpur. It was in Lucknow. Very good. So Timothy lost his temper. Yes, Alakananda, very good. Then who comes new? Okay, fine. Timothy, yes, Santosini, Niharika. These are coming later. Yes, Mamata. So next, this is the 25th question. 25th. Timothy lost his temper. Timothy lost his temper when Toto pulled his tail, danced in front of him, sat on his back, or grinned at him. So when Timothy his temper, lost his temper. Yes, when Toto pulled his tail, he became angry and he reacted. So here your at the sorry, a tiger in the house is over. Next comes your the beggar. So God blessed that good and noble woman. Who said this? God bless that good and noble woman. Who said this? Sergei, Olga, Loskov, the author. Sergei, Olga, Loskov, or the author. Who said that God bless that good and noble woman? So it was Loskov. Very good. At last, Loskov became a well to do dash. Finally, at the end, Loskov became a well to do notary, magistrate, or collector or judge. Finally, at the end, Laskov became a well to do notary. Very good, Alakananda, Gayatri, Rajeshwari, Namita, NOTARY, notary. Sergei asked the beggar. Okay, so you all have written notary, so let me move to the next question. 28. Sergei asked the beggar to dash wood for him. Sergei asked the beggar to dash wood for him, to carry wood, to collect wood, to chop wood, to pile wood. Yes, yes, to carry wood or to collect wood or to chop wood or to pile wood. Very good. Sergei began to sorry less who of the following characters actually saved and changed. Yes, chop, chop, single o. Mamali, it is single o. So who of the following characters actually saved and changed the life of the beggar, that is Laskov? Yes, Sergei, Sergei's wife, Olga, or Olga's husband. Yes, it was Olga, the cook, that her noble works and did changed the beggar Laskov to a well-to-do notary. Okay. Next 30th question. After 2 years, Sergei met Laskov. After 2 years, Sergei met Laskov dash at a bus stop or at the ticket window of a theater or at the ticket window of a railway station or in a taxi. Where did Laskov meet Mr. Sergei, the advocate? At a bus stop, at the ticket window of a theater, or at the ticket window of a railway station, or in a taxi. So, ticket window of a theater. Very good. Next is, so here your story is over. Now, let us move to your vocabulary part. Okay, so the first question here is the adverb of the word instruction. Instruction, as here we have tion at the end, so it is noun. So which one is the adverb form of instruction? Instructive, instructively, instructionally, instructionness. So which one is the adverb form of instruction? Instruction, so your word is instruction, so what is the adverb form? What is its adverb? Instructive, instructively, instructionally, or instructionness? Yes, B. Instructively. Very good. So this is the adverb form. Next is, we must do something before we run dash of supplies. We must do something before we run dash of supplies. Run above, run away, run off, run out. Run above, run away, run off, OFF, run off or run out. So that is a word, run away. Run away means go. Run out means finish. Run out means finish. We are running out of sugar. So that means there is no sugar in our house anymore. So that is run out. Run out means finish. So we must do something before we run out of supplies. Supplies means there are so many things with us, so we should bring more before it is finished, run out. Dash is a violent tropical storm whose center is a funnel shaped cloud. Gale, tornado, typhoon, hurricane. Dash is a violent tropical storm whose center is a funnel shaped cloud. Gale, tornado, or typhoon, hurricane. Very good. It is tornado. Next. Next is come out, whoever you are, and I will not harm you. Listen the question carefully. Come out, whoever you are. Come out, whoever you are, and I will not harm you. So pick out the relative pronoun. Come out, whoever you are. Come out, whoever you are, and I will not harm you. So which one is the relative pronoun here? You, who, whoever, and. Come out, whoever you are, and I will not harm you anymore. So which one is the relative pronoun? So Namita, whoever you are, this is the relative clause, but we are talking about relative pronoun. So whoever is the relative pronoun. This is a single word. Whoever, there is no gap between who and ever. So whoever is a single word. The next question is Lucy, whose car had broken down. Lucy, whose car had broken down, arrived by bus. So whose car is broken down? Whose car had broken down? What is it? What is the type of, what is it? It is a defining relative clause, non-defining relative clause, or a relative pronoun, or a relative phrase. So what is it? Lucy, whose car had broken down, arrived by bus. So whose car had broken down? What do we call to this part of this sentence? It is a defining relative clause, non-defining relative clause, or a relative pronoun, or a relative phrase. What is it? It is a non-defining. Okay. Okay. So there is comma. So near the name and with some relatives we have non-defining. Okay, and there is a comma in the beginning and end of this clause, so it is non-defining relative clause. Then from at the high school we are having some more questions like, okay, so first question is following are few verbs and noun. Pick out the noun. So which one is noun out of this? Deceive, educate, regard, innocence. These are the 4 words. Pick out the noun. 3 words are verbs. Only 1 noun is here. So which one that? Deceive, educate, regard, innocence. 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 So you can add ed. Deceive, deceived. So it is a verb. Educate, educated. It is a verb. Regard, regarded. So it is once again a verb. But innocence, innocenced. No, we cannot add ed to innocence. So it is a noun. He is a dash person, not a religious. Give a single word. He is a dash person, not a religious. So what is the opposite of religious? Irreligious, dereligious, unreligious, ill-religious. Yes, innocence. INNOCENCE. Very good. You have written correctly. So he is a dash, not a religious person. What is the opposite of not religious? Irreligious, dereligious, on religious or ill religious. It is ir, the word that starts with r. Responsible, irresponsible. Okay, so likewise, religious, irreligious, like legible, illegible, logical, illogical. Okay, next. So it is 47 is over. Next 48. 48. 48. A man who makes others obey his orders. What do we call to that person? A hard taskmaster, a commander, disciplinarian, or a taskmaster. A man who makes others obey his. Okay, Priyadarshini, good morning. So, a man who makes others to obey his words. So, what do we call to that person? Hard taskmaster, commander, or disciplinarian, or taskmaster. No, a person who makes others obey his orders is known as a disciplinarian. Remember, this is also important. Disciplinarian. Yes, Namita, very good. So it is disciplinarian. So C is the correct answer, not A. Then comes 39. So the patient had died before the doctor dash. Your verb is come. So the patient had died before the doctor dash. Your verb is come. So options are had come, came, or had come, or coming. Very good. So when we have two actions happened, for the first action we use past perfect, and for the second action we use past simple. So first the patient died, so had died, then the doctor came. So came is the correct answer. Then likewise another sentence, if you had studied well, if you had studied well, you dash the exam easily. Your verb is pass. So it is if clause. I have said in your grammar book, page 85, you will find four types of if clauses. This is the last one. When we have past perfect in one side, we use would have done, like this. Okay, so if you had studied well, you dash the exam easily. Have had passed, or had passed, or would have passed, or have passed. So which one is correct? I am saying could have, would have. Then your verb is pass. So would have passed. Very good, Kanhu. So if you had studied well, you would have passed. Okay, so your vocabulary is over. Now only 10 grammar questions are there. So don't leave. Just be with me, because grammar is also equally important and you should have practiced it. Okay, so question number 1 is what an excellent singer she is. What an excellent singer she is. Tell me the type of sentence: declarative, imperative, interrogative, or exclamatory. What an excellent singer she is. What is the type of sentence? Declarative, imperative, interrogative, or imperative, or exclamatory. D. Okay, exclamatory is the type of sentence. Have a smooth journey. Shivani, very good. So have a smooth journey. Here the sentence expresses have a smooth journey. This sentence expresses request, prayer, or wish, or advice. Have a smooth journey. This sentence expresses request, prayer, or wish, or advice. Very good. It is a wish. Have a sweet journey. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. These are all wishes. May God bless you. These are all wishes. Okay, I saw that some of the tables had been pushed into a corner. I saw that some of the chairs and tables had been pushed into the corner. Type of sentence: simple, compound, complex, or it is a wrong sentence. So which option is correct? I saw that some of the tables and chairs had been pushed into the corner. What is the type of sentence? Simple, compound, or complex? I saw that. That is here. So I saw that some of the tables and chairs had been. Khushi, good morning. So now it is your good morning, but our good morning already started since a long. So it is a complex sentence because we have that some of the tables had been pushed. That some of the tables had been pushed. So it is a complex sentence. Yes, Susil. Yes, Sonali Das. Kanhu Lipsa. It is a complex sentence. Compound, if we have coordinating conjunctions like and, yet, neither nor, either or, both and, then all these are compound. Simple means only one finite verb. Complex, if you have WH word or that or if or whether, those are complex sentences. Then subject verb agreement, let us see. The jury dash divided in their opinion. The jury dash divided in their opinion. So was, where, has, have. Was, where, has, have. The jury in their opinion. Their means it is plural. So the jury were divided. The jury were divided. Very good. So if the question was the jury divided in its opinion, so was. In its opinion was, but in their opinion, so it is where. Where is the correct answer. Next is physics. This is 45 question. So physics dash my favorite subject. Is my favorite subject, are my favorite subject, has my favorite subject, or have my favorite subject. So physics is, though here we have s at the end, physics, but it is not plural, it is a singular word, physics. So physics is my favorite subject. So your 45 question is over. Next preposition, let us see 46. So question number 46 is, he started his journey dash daybreak. He started his journey dash daybreak. At daybreak, off daybreak, in daybreak, on daybreak. So he started his journey dash daybreak. At daybreak, off daybreak, in daybreak, on daybreak. So daybreak, noon, and dusk, dawn, sunset, sunrise. So all these are midnight. These are at very specific time. For specific time, we use at. For a day and date, we use on. For month, year, and week, we use in. The answer was written dash a pencil. The answer was written dash a pencil. In a pencil, by a pencil, with a pencil, or of a pencil. The answer was written dash a pencil. Okay, the answer was written dash a pencil. Who can say by a pencil or with a pencil? The answer was written with a pencil. Okay, so you just go to page number 51 of preposition. You will find it was with a pencil. With a pencil. Okay, so next is okay, so don't be impolite dash your elders. Don't be impolite dash your elders. So options are about your elders, for your elders, to your elders, and from your elders. Don't be impolite dash your elders. About, for, to. Yes, Kanu, very good. To or from. So don't be impolite to your elders. Last two questions from your noun clause and adverb clause. With this, we are going to complete today's class, and best of luck once again to all my dear students. So I love you all. I want you all secure good marks in your exam, and I want to see how many of you can secure 50 out of 50. I hope you will do that. So pick out the subordinate clause. It is feared that he will not help us. Pick out the SC, subordinate clause. Yes, Sonali, very good. Thank you. So pick out the SC, subordinate clause. It is feared that he will not help us. It is feared that he will not help us. So it is feared that he will not help us, that he will not help us. So which one is the SC here? It is feared that he will not help us. So which one is the SC, subordinate clause here? It is feared that he will not help us, or that he will not help us. Very good, Sibani. So that he will not help us, that is the subordinate clause. And it is feared, this is the main clause, MC. It is feared, MC, that he will not help us. This is the SC, subordinate clause. Okay, the last question of today's class. So I can't say that tomorrow to join, because tomorrow you will have your exam. So best of luck for your exam. Be confident and sleep and eat properly, so that you will not feel any uneasy in your body and mind while sitting in your exam. Sit properly, sleep properly and eat properly, and then go and read the question properly. Then you can answer it correctly. So my father often goes to Cuttack. Dash is the commercial capital of Odisha. My father often goes to Cuttack. Dash is the commercial capital of Odisha. Who is the commercial capital? Or when is the commercial capital? Or which is the commercial capital? Or what? So Cuttack is the place, name of a place. So for Cuttack, which relative pronoun you have to use? Who, when, which, what? Who we use for person, when we use for time, which we use for thing, and what we also use for thing. So it is which. Yes, very good. So here we have completed all our questions. So how much marks you have secured? Quickly write down, and let me read the thought of the day. So a lot of problem in the world would disappear if we talk to each other instead of talking about each other. So all the time we are busy talking about others, but instead of that we should talk to each other to solve our problem. Okay, so a little progress each day, adds up to a big result. So the little progress we did every day in the morning for the last 19 days, and adding today it is 20th day, a little progress each day adds up to a big result. So try to add a little progress every day in your success. Then at the end you will reach in a big success. Okay, so hope our little progress will be a big success. Let us wind up this class here. Once again, thank you for joining. Thank you for with me for the last 20 days. I love you all. I want you all success and 50 out of 50. Okay, Payal, Rajeshwari, Gayatri, Tanisha, Litu, good morning. Once again, bye bye, take care, and have a nice day. So best of luck for your exam. Once again, best of luck for your exam. Once again, best of luck for your exam.